Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're finally back out on the beach. I feel like it's been quite some time since I did a beach video, which for a good reason. I kind of thought it would be a little awkward and a little bit teasing to do a video out here on Miami Beach when I know that it's very cold where a lot of my viewers live. But today I think that it fits the theme because we're going to be talking about 12 amazing niche tropical fragrances. All of them are going to be completely unisex, perfect for a man or for a woman, all very luxurious, very high-end smelling scents in some different budget ranges as well. These fragrances are all very elevated. They're going to make you feel like you're at some exotic location on a beautiful beach somewhere in the world. And we're going to jump into it with the first fragrance, which is Valhalla by Paradis Descends. I've had this one in my collection for a while actually, and it was just one of those things where I randomly revisited this the other day and I was like, wow, this is really good. Super refreshing, very juicy fruits in Valhalla and very invigorating, citrusy, sweet with exotic fruits like mango. This is one that you just want to drink up. But there's more in this fragrance than just fruitiness. It's actually not even done in a way that is too fruity sweet. It's very balanced. Just listen to the notes. We have mango, pear, bergamot. There's a mandarin orange note, cashmere wood, Egyptian jasmine, cedarwood, amber, and vanilla in ambroxstar, tonka bean, and amberwood. It's gonna have just a touch of this kind of like molecule feel, but it's really just gonna help bump up the performance. This does not smell synthetic or super molecule-esque at all, but there's just a very slight element to it that you get in the end from that ambroxstar. Something about cashmere. As always, you guys know, anything with cashmere, I'm basically sold. But really, there's just something about cashmere that just takes a fragrance to the next level. So velvety, so smooth in Valhalla. It just grabs my attention immediately. Very balanced, kind of an ambery, vanillic undertone with a little bit of woods, and has a little bit of a floral aspect as well. This doesn't really smell boozy at all, but it smells very juicy, very drink. Like it smells like a fruit drink, but not in a boozy, alcoholic way. Very refreshing, just kind of like lifts up your spirits. If you love mango, juicy, fresh fruits, you need to try Valhalla. And I love the bottle as well. I love this color. It's a really regal blue color. And also I just want to mention that the brand did reach out to me to offer my viewers a discount code so you can use Erica10 for 10% off. I was really happy to revisit Valhalla, but now I want to talk about the second fragrance on this list, which is one that I have gotten so many requests to try. We're talking about Coco Loco by Supers Budapest. You guys may have been noticing my recent addiction, pure obsession. It's almost a problem with how addicted I've been to Supers lately. And Coco Loco is one that I've had multiple viewers suggest that I try. And oh my gosh, you guys, you were so right. I don't know where Coco Loco has been all my life. This is absolutely delicious. It opens in a way that is almost even boozy. Like I get something that's just almost a touch boozy, a stunning coconut, kind of musky vanilla. It is a touch powdery, but this is very sensual. Almost like a very thick coconut milk in a very tropical way. It's a very happy scent, not juicy, not overly sweet, and it almost has just a slight saltiness to it in a way. It smells like you're sunbathing at the beach here in Miami. Life is good. Something very appealing and alluring about Coco Loco, but not too fruity, not too milky. It's really not too much of anything. It's really well done. And I can see why so many of my viewers have been asking me to share my thoughts on it. It's just one of those scents that just boost your happiness, I'm telling you. And this is a fragrance that you absolutely need if you love coconut, you love musky, you love vanilla scents, and I love it so much, it needs to be my scent of the day. We're gonna do a couple sprays. Oh, it's just so good. It's like a warm hug. It's absolutely stunning. If you are a tropical lover, coconut lover, Coco Loco, guys. Take my word for it. Coco Loco. And once again, Erica10 for 10% off on their websites. Just wow, there's a reason that everyone has been losing their mind over Supers. It really is that good. Sorry for that awkward adjustment we had to make there. My little shade spot was moving and it was getting very hot, and I think the lighting is better this way anyway. We're getting a little overexposed. But next we're gonna move on to a Montal fragrance that I feel like does not get anywhere near enough attention, and this one is Daydreams. And this is also another coconut fragrance, but with Daydreams you're going to get more florals, you're gonna get more citrus, and more of this overall kind of solar feel. This one has orange blossom and mandarin orange, tiare flower, jasmine, neroli, vanilla, sandalwood, and coconut. But I almost get this kind of soft gardenia-like vibe. A lot of white florals with a very creamy citrus, not too zesty or punchy, very smooth and creamy. It smells like Hawaii to me. Not that I've ever been to Hawaii, but when I picture Hawaii, this is what I think it smells like. A lot of flowers. Beautiful if you like coconut, but you don't want such an emphasis on the vanilla or on that creaminess. You want something that is a little more floral and citrusy. Really, really good for Montal. Of course, beast mode performance. You could not expect any less. Definitely one worth trying. So next we have the newest release from Sospiro. This one has also been getting quite a bit of attention online recently. This one is Maraschino. They actually had like a preview of this fragrance at Scent Explorer. It had the entire fragrance community in a chokehold, and it's finally available. Of course, as you can probably guess from the name, you're going to be getting cherry. But there's a lot more to this than just cherry. Very bright, super, super bright. This almost reminds me very slightly kind of like in the realm of Electric Cherry by Tom Ford, but much, much, much better and much stronger. It's almondy, it's fruity. You get a very sweet cherry, but at the same time, you also get this very vibrant, very, very realistic strawberry. It's really gonna jump out at you. You're gonna have florals like heliotrope, orris. I don't know about you guys, but I really like heliotrope. I'm finding in these trends of fragrances that I absolutely love is that a lot of them have heliotrope. I don't know, it's just like a very sensual, very different type of floral. Has jasmine, sambac, has rose, and mimosa. This is the type of fragrance that is going to turn heads, it's going to grab attention. Patchouli, vanilla, amber, there's a lot going on in this, and it is fantastic for summer, especially if you want, this one I'd say has a tropical vibe because of the fruits, but it's a little bit more subtle. This is still a very cool fragrance to wear, especially as a man, if you want something different, more unique. And if you like the idea of Electric Cherry by Tom Ford, but you were let down by not only the price, but also the performance, definitely try Maraschino by Sospiro. So this next one I have been raving about for quite some time now on my channel. This is Oud Symphony by Precious Liquid. This is a super, super cool scent. A tropical oud, you might ask? Yes, 100%, and it works just so well. It's really hard for me to describe how just awesome this scent is. It's just different. There's so many facets to it, and it all just works so well. It's boozy. It has a nice rum note with honey and passion fruit and blackcurrant, with that booziness, with that oud. It is so, so good. And it's very cool too because you get this emphasis on the resins. There's a really nice resinous undertone to this scent, but it's all done in a very fresh, kind of aromatic way. It's not like a heavy, dense, super woody, like thick, boozy scent. It's very sparkling, like very airy, like I said, very tropical, perfect for the hot weather. It's not going to weigh you down. There's a lot of florals in here as well. And I love how the honey note is done in this as well. Not a big lover of honey. It has to be done very, very specifically. And I love how it's done here. And in my opinion, it is the best in this category, okay? Forget about Tony Iommi or Oud Maracuja. I mean, I love Tony Iommi, but this is very different. This is a fragrance that I think actually would be really perfect for people that think that Tony Iommi is too dark, too heavy, because this fragrance takes kind of a similar DNA with that passion fruit, the patchouli, that booziness, but takes it in a fresher, easier to wear way. Once again, completely unisex as well, especially if you're a woman that thought that Tony Iommi was too masculine. This is the perfect middle ground. It is fabulous. So, so, so good. And I can very confidently say it's a compliment beast. Every single time I wear this, I get a compliment because it's just a nice conversation starter. It's so unique and just incredibly well done. A very nicely finished perfume. Oud Symphony. If you want something very unique, this is the one that you need to try. So next up we have one of the strongest fruity scents on earth, Did you guess that I was going to say Synergy by Scentologia? Super, super fruity. This one is another must for all the mango lovers out there. There's a lot of molecules in this, so it's going to mix very, very well with your own personal skin chemistry. It's going to smell just a little bit different on each person, and it's also a fantastic fragrance for layering. Not synthetic at all. You get a molecule feel, but it doesn't smell synthetic. Very airy, just kind of like hangs around in the air. This has pineapple, it has cassis, mango, peach, pear, apple, orange, saffron, has rose, some almond, a little bit of jasmine, amber, musk, cedar, and moss. A little bit of some green elements going on in here. You get all of these fruits, but it's underneath this really beautiful saffron and rose. This is very fruity, but it's not the star of the show for me. I get more of this rose and saffron combo. It's really beautiful. Not overly fruity, but you get a lot of depth and a lot of interest as well from the saffron. This is another compliment beast, another total head turner, life of the party types of vibes, something a little bit different than Herba Pura. I absolutely love it, especially on a man. And once again, Erica 10 for 10% off. So next up we have the tropical icon from Xerjoff, Cruz del Sur II. This is a woody, floral, musky, mango and guava scent. Very interesting to see guava used in here, but the mango is a little bit different. It's not going to be like the other mango fragrances that I've mentioned. It's not going to be bright and juicy. It's almost an unripe mango. Very green, not dry, but a little tart. And I actually get more of the guava in this actually than the mango. The mango is more of a supporting fruit. Definitely get a lot of guava. Opens up very green. It's milky. There's definitely some milky notes in here. Just slightly lactonic, but what I get more than anything with Cruz del Sur II is more of this dried fruit accord. Kind of jammy, plummy. It's very photorealistic, like exactly what you would think that dried fruits smell like, mixed with this guava, mixed with this like kind of woody green side with a musky vanilla on top. There's something even a little bit bitter about it, but I think that it works really well because it balances with the sweet side, with that vanilla side, with the fruits. It's very complex and unique, very high quality, definitely a different way to do a mango scent. I almost get something even a little bit chocolatey as it dries. Really niche and very interesting. Cruz del Sur II by Xerjoff. All right guys, so I feel like this whole video I'm gonna have to keep going back into my shade spot because we're getting close to the end, but I wanna get one more fragrance before we move again. This one is Liquide Gold by Liquide Imaginaires. You guys, this fragrance is just, every time I smell this, it is an absolute showstopper for me. It is the most refined, classy, sophisticated tropical scent on earth, especially on this list. When it opens, you get a touch of this kind of metallic side almost. Very spicy, almost a little peppery, spicy, oriental, and very, very, very solar. It is literally a showstopper. Absolutely perfect for a man, but also beautiful on a woman. Like I said, every fragrance in this list is completely unisex. Interesting and unexpected. We have saffron, mandarin orange, orange blossom, solar notes, coriander, jasmine, carrot seeds, musk, vanilla, ambroxan, labdanum, woods, and patchouli. Clean flowers with a very smooth, super smooth saffron. The best word to describe this is sophisticated, very worldly feeling, almost even meditative in a way. You get a very strong sensory experience with Liquide Gold. This smells like an $800 niche fragrance. I'm not kidding. You could put this in a Clive Christian bottle. You could put this in a Bodicea the Victorious bottle and sell it for $1,000 and people would not blink an eye. This fragrance is just, I'm literally speechless. As it dries, it gets even deeper, warmer, more alluring. Wow. It's literally all I can say. I love it. Let's move. Not my synergy. Back into the shade. Oh, we keep losing synergy. I think we moved back far enough. All right, if we have to move again, I'm going to be very surprised. So next up, we're going to talk about one of my favorites from Fragrance du Bois, the Tropical Queen Oud Jaune Intense. I mean, just look at the color. This juice color says it all, guys. But I will start off by saying that this one does lean just a touch feminine. I think that a guy could definitely rock this if he really likes yellow florals, warm tropical yellow florals, but there is something about this that I think is just a touch feminine. It's so close to my heart though, because to me, it smells like Miami Beach. It really just embodies this. It's a very glorious, luxurious, yellow floral, ylang-ylang dominant perfume. The florals in this just kind of wrap you in a warm hug when you wear it. We have Tahitian tiara flower, fruits, we have ylang-ylang jasmine, orange blossom, vanilla musk, and agarwood. It's very lively. It kind of feels like a beach party at night, a yacht party at night at the deck, a very slight suntan lotion feel. There's a creaminess, very floral, like I said, more feminine leaning. I think I just say that as well because when I smell it, I just picture the most beautiful woman sunbathing out on the beach, sun-kissed, tan skin. And this fragrance is not too oudi. It is woody, but it's not really super oudi, so don't let that turn you off. It is absolutely beautiful. Oud Jaune Intense by Fragrance Du Bois. Okay guys, so next we're gonna be talking about the new release from Casa Marati, Quattro Pizzi. You guys, this fragrance, it smells so different than how it smelled in the sample that I reviewed in one of my previous videos in the Liquide Gold upcoming releases. It smells so much more dynamic. You get so much more in this than just coconut and tuberose. Actually, when I sprayed this on my skin as well, get a lot more tobacco, but still with that very strong, beautiful coconut presence. It definitely smells more unisex coming from the bottle than it did from the sample. This is coconut, this is tuberose, and a beautiful blonde tobacco. It's darker, it's woodier, it's stronger coming from the bottle. I don't know if the maceration process is different or what happened. Something happened to the sample. It was tainted from traveling. I have no idea, but this just smells so much better. Just so different than how I first experienced. And as it dries, that coconut comes out even more. But once again, not too sweet, not too like milky creamy, but just very smooth. There is something a little bit, just a touch milky, but I get more of this kind of booziness. These birds. Guys, I think that Mercury is in retrograde or something. Something is going on because for some reason the sun is not working with me and these birds up here are not working with me. So just please try to ignore the birds. It's all about the ambiance, right? Out here in nature, some nice annoying crows. Just think of it as like some nice background white noise, okay? This is kind of in the realm of something like Bravi by Tamine, but with a tropical side and no honey in this either. It is glorious, guys. Get ready for Quattro Pizzi. It is going to be perfect for the spring and summer. It is heavenly. It should be here released in a couple weeks. Beautiful, and I like the bottle a lot as well. The color is gorgeous. Quattro Pizzi by Casa Marati. All right, guys, we are gonna power through. All right, could we do something about these birds? Is there like a volume button or something? So we have two more. We're gonna power through this. So next up we have one of my favorites from Kajal. This one is called Dahab, done by my favorite perfumer, Christian Carbonell. This one has passion fruit, green apple, bergamot, cedar, coriander, musk amber, and patchouli. This is green and very fresh. There's passion fruit here, but not so vibrantly sweet, with a touch of this almost sour side coming from that green apple. It is so nice. It's musky, kind of a green leafy patchouli, almost in a way borderline minty. Super fresh, balancing a lot between those fruits and the green notes. Nothing like Herba Pura. It's actually, in my opinion, much better than Herba Pura. Way better. Not as synthetic smelling. A really nice hidden gem from Kajal, Dahab. So last one, guys. We have God of Fire by Stefan Umberluca. Did you guys think that I forgot about God of Fire? Of course not. It has been a long time since I've talked about it, but I figured now is the best time to break the silence. This fragrance just screams good mood to me. Jaw-droppingly good. It's zesty, it's juicy, a little bit tart. It is the perfect warm weather scent. Absolutely perfect. I love the dimension here. It has one of my favorite notes, ginger. It just gives it this almost sparkling side, so spicy, which is really nice compared to some of the other ones on this list have not been balanced with that kind of zesty, spicy side. You get a lot of fruitiness, but in God of Fire, I love the ginger. I love the side of it that kind of cuts the sweetness. It's just such a perfect pairing with that juicy mango, with this kind of tart lemon and that very zesty ginger. Oh, it's just so good. A little woody, very musky at the end. This is the type of scent that wakes you up, puts a little bit of a pep in your step, and puts a smile on your face. There is a reason that this fragrance has gotten so much hype in the last like year and a half, 2 years. And I feel like with the warmer weather coming, with spring and summer coming, we're gonna see a resurgence of people talking about God of Fire because it's just so beautiful. We're gonna see a jump in popularity of God of Fire, but I also think in Stefan Umberluca as a brand as a whole. Beautiful. So guys, that was my top 12, a little bit chaotic, top 12 tropical niche fragrances for spring and summer. Let me know if you guys would like to see a designer version. I could definitely put that together for you. So leave a comment below if you want to see the designer tropical fragrance version of this video. Every single fragrance that I talked about will be linked in the description below with some discount codes with places you can find it for a lower price. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.